Hi guys, it's Nancy and I have a couple new releases to show you here from Spellbinders. This is called the Envelope of Wonder collection. This is a pretty neat collection. I think you're going to see a lot of designers using it, and I'm going to be using a couple pieces in this collection. So first thing I want to show you is in the Envelope of Wonder collection, the main set, you're going to get a couple of these envelope pieces. I'm going to show you how to assemble them. And then you're going to get a whole bunch of florals. I didn't take them all out, but there's a lot of florals, leaves. This is like a 3D pop-up. You can put your image on and then fold it and pop it up. But a lot of florals and things like that. And you're going to get this sentiment kind of banner tag die, right? Not banner, sentiment tag die. So first thing I'm going to show you is, let me get all these out of the way. I also got the Autumn Wonder etch dies. And I've already pre-cut out of Spellbinders paper. These are the Autumn Wonders etch dies. So this is a separate add-on. So the Envelope Wonder comes with floral images. This one for Autumn has leaves and pumpkins and gourds and mushrooms and acorns and, you know, think about your fall festivities. Look at this tiny little acorn, big acorn. And all I did was die cut them out of Spellbinders paper, and then I just took some brown ink and kind of ink the edges. So I've already pre-cut those. So this is Envelopes of Wonder and Autumn Wonder, okay? So when you cut this out, let me show you what you're going to do here. So the idea is to make an envelope. So if you take a half sheet of paper, you can actually cut the main piece out of that half sheet paper, and then you're going to take this triangular piece, which is the sides, and you're going to cut two of those out of that same piece of paper. Okay, so you can get a half sheet of paper and get those three pieces, but you need two of these triangles. And then you have one more piece, which is actually the bottom of the envelope. You're going to cut one of those out. Okay, so you need the envelope, you need two of these side pieces, and there are little score lines that you would score, and then you're just going to glue those, and then one of the bottom piece. And the bottom piece has a slit so that when you assemble it, see the score lines there? I'm just going to fold on the score lines. You can use your bone folder as well. So when you assemble this, you're going to have your two inside pieces, and then you can glue that, and then this flap will fit in the slit. Okay, so that's how the envelope is designed. You can put this sideways on an A2 size card. You can put it on a 5x7 card. You could just leave it like this as a little gift envelope, whatever you want to do. Some other ideas I came out with were, you could also cut two of these and glue them together and make a front open card. You could put that on the front of a card. You could take two of these, glue them together, glue this on, and have a, well, you would glue all that together. You can have a top open card this way. Okay, so there's really no wrong way of doing this. You can make the envelope, you can do an open card, you can do, you know, a long card, whatever you want to do, perfect size for gift cards and so on. Just to show you, we are going to put together an A2 card to see what it looks like, but I wanted to show you the components. So what I've done is I've taken some Dune cardstock from Spellbinders, and I've already pre-glued my flaps and everything on there and scored everything. So it's just a matter of gluing these together. And I like to use a strong, quick drying adhesive. You don't, or you can use some tape liner if you want to do that. Okay, so now I have, whoops, my envelope. Might need to put some weight on there so that stays shut. I didn't put a whole bunch of glue on there. Okay, we'll let that set. I'm going to move these off to the side. Okay. There's also this thin piece, and all I've done with that is I just cut it out as kind of an accent piece. I've cut that out of gold. We're going to glue that inside there too. This is the gold mirror card from Spellbinders. And if you wanted to, you could even cut another piece out of pattern paper and glue that inside, cut these edges down a little bit, and you could make a liner piece. So if you wanted some pattern paper, you know, just to kind of set it off, that would be pretty too. So there's a lot of different ideas you can do here with this. Okay, so my envelope is put together and I want this to be open, and I want to put, we're going to put some of those leaves and things in there, but we also need a sentiment. So to go with the sentiments, they have brought out the Better Press Envelopes of Wonder sentiments. And these are the smallest, cutest little sentiments, and they fit perfectly in this die. So I'll read them to you. You get the Better Press sentiments. Remember, you can better press these or foil them, and you get the dies to cut them out. And they say, sending good thoughts your way. And they're kind of handwritten, which is neat. From me to you, hope this note finds you well. Best wishes to you and yours. Just a note to say hello. You brighten my day. Christmas wishes enclosed. Just a note to say thanks to my favorite ghoul. Grateful for your friendship. Mr. and Mrs., congratulations on your special day, sending love and hugs, sending birthday wishes. And then there are these little kind of flourishes, which I thought was neat too. So those are in there. So we're going to do, I picked out one of the sentiments. I've already cut out of the same Dune cardstock from that. Let me move these out of the way quick. So I have in my Better Press already preloaded the sentiment in the center. I put a piece of sticky grid in there, and there's that Dune cardstock, which I think is pretty straight. So we're just going to ink this up with some black ink and run that through the platinum. And the reason it has some of those Christmas and ghoul is there are going to be other envelopes of wonder collections. So there is a Halloween one, there is a Christmas one, so you'll want to check those out. I did get the Christmas one. It has a cute little gingerbread man. All right, so once I have that inked up, I have this loaded up and ready to go. We're going to run this through the platinum. Nope, my sticky grid fell down. All right, and there we have our letterpress sentiment. And that's just using the Spellbinders Dune cardstock. So it's a nice heavy-duty cardstock. It looks like somebody actually hand-wrote that. And now we're going to work on assembly. Okay, so for assembly, I took the Leafy 3D embossing folder and I rubbed the flat side, this flat side, with some white pigment ink. This is the pigment ink I used. I did half of it. Then I took some of the Spellbinders Forest cardstock, which is a nice deep dark green, and scored it in half and put it on the white ink and ran it through my platinum. So I have this side, it is scored, we have the green leaves, we have that white pigment ink, and it just kind of stands out and looks neat, right? Okay, so this is what we're going to assemble on. And again, you can put your envelope, you know, any way you want. I would put it sideways here, close that, so when they open it, they have that extra surprise. And then, again, 5x7 is also a good card size option. There's a 5x7 card here. So you can see it fits perfectly on a 5x7 card if you wanted to do that. But I'm going to keep this one small. And so we have our background, we have our envelope, we have that little bit of gold in there. And now all we're going to do is just pack it with all of our fun bits here, all right? So I'm not going to glue this on the card yet. We're going to fill it first and then I'll glue it, okay? So I have, like I said, die cut all of these fun things, and it's just a matter of putting them in place. We can have some inside, we can have some outside. I do want to be careful with what is in the envelope or outside the envelope, because I do want my flap to close. It is up to you if you want to leave this open and then you can put things here, but just be aware of that. I love too that these die cuts have, you know, embossed lines in them to make them stand out. It's pretty neat. And there's so many cute, you know, gnome sets that came out that this would be perfect with that. There's a lot of cute mushrooms in here. And all I'm doing is just going to load this bad boy up. I'm just going to fill him to the brim here. This would be, I was thinking, a great card to put a gift card in. You know, like a Home Depot card or something like that. But really, for anything, you can decorate it and put a nice gift card in there. And I cut singles in most of these. There's not really too many duplicates. The acorns and a couple of the mushrooms I did a couple duplicates of. But you get a lot in here. And I just took my large platinum and went through and just die cut everything. Okay, so from here, I'm going to grab a little piece of twine. And I just got this off some packaging, off of something I ordered. I don't even know where it came from. But as crafters, we kind of keep everything, right? There's a little hole on here, but if you're concerned about, because that's a really dainty hole, you could just tie a bow on there and glue it on. I'm going to use some Spellbinders foam squares to adhere that so it's popped up a little bit. the edges just so it stands out a little bit. I do want to be careful because I do want my flap to close. Close like that. So that'll look okay. Yeah, even comes with this little curly Q vine on the pumpkin. Maybe I'll have to put my sentiment in here because if I put it at the bottom, it's gonna cover my little slit. All right, and there we go. And now we just need to attach this on here. Everything closes up, nothing gets smushed. Put a little mushroom down there. Okay, and then it's just a matter of attaching the back. There we have our Envelope of Wonder, envelope die cut, Autumn Wonder accessory with the leaves and the mushrooms and the pumpkins and the gourds and the acorns. And then also using the Envelope of Wonder sentiments from the Better Press. So I'm pretty pleased with how that came together. What a wonderful fall card. And again, if you wanted to jazz it up a little bit more, you could just put, you know, my favorite gift card in it if you want to send it to me, a Starbucks gift card. But you can see how perfectly that fits in there. And then I can close this off. Look at that. How fun is that? And then you can write whatever message you want to write on the inside there. All right. If you had fun watching this video and watching me assemble it, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and click the bell for notifications. What do you think? Envelopes of Wonder, new release, a lot of new accessories to come with this too. Is this something you think you're going to try out? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.